For the serious gamer, there are two resources often overlooked: time and money. For a gamer with even more responsibility, these two things matter a heck of a lot more. Let's face it, not all of us can run with the elite. For those who can't, we are the casual gamer, and we want to know three things about a game. Is it fun? Can we fit it into the schedule? Will we get the right bang for our buck? These are the attempts to answer the serious questions. This is Mad Marty, and this is Casual Gamers Review on Mad Respect TV. Today we are covering Radio Commander on the PS4. Apparently this game has been in development with some anticipation, but was finally released in January 2021 on the home console. This is a unique strategy game, and based on the gameplay, I would have expected to see it on an old school CD-ROM or perhaps an obscure system like the Philips CDI. For those of you that know, I know, kind of wild, isn't it? Anyways, the general premise of the game is that this is a pure strategy, commanding missions from a tent and radio, and you're directing troops on the field. Being a big fan of the movie Platoon and the game Battlefield Vietnam, I feel that the Vietnam War could always use a little more exposure in the world of gaming. I was so fascinated with the era that when I saw the game, I decided to snag it and jump right in. For this pros versus cons analysis, I'll discuss general observations, fun factor, and overall playability. As a first pro, I really do think the game is truly unique, and at first glance it looks like it could be a lot of fun. I'm commanding troops, helicopters, medevacs, sending my people to various coordinates on the map looking for Charlie. They did nail that concept. You do feel the role you're in, and you also feel a degree of realism. It's not like you can pick up a gun and exploit that corner from behind the tree. You're giving the orders, and the results get radioed back in, oftentimes with painful results. I will say that if I screw up in the game or subject my soldiers to friendly fire, I legitimately feel awful. It's actually really cool that I genuinely care about the welfare of my troops when dealing with the uncertainty that comes from the fog of war. I'm really feeling like I'm flying blind. I'm doing the best I can, but I still don't have any idea what I'm doing. Yeah, sure, I'm moving pegs on the map, but that doesn't mean the positioning is accurate. In this game, you're really winging it. Your actions during the mission will also have consequences at the end as well. For example, I used napalm to destroy some enemies, but that also destroyed some rice fields, which angered the locals, and it kind of made me cringe. The last real pro I wanted to bring up is the setting through the cinema scenes that is really well done. It captures the societal tensions of the era very well. Moving on, there are some pretty big cons in this game. First, there's no multiplayer option, and for a game this basic, there really should be one. I really wish there was some way you could play as the North Vietnamese. Both of these are pretty huge missed opportunities. And for being so simple, the controls weren't the greatest, and I expect better from something this simplistic. To describe it, I would call it really badly executed, point and click, and it really detracts from the gameplay. The game pacing also gets really odd, and sometimes I get lost on what to do next. The next objective isn't always clear, and you can waste an entire hour trying to figure it out. Even with the fast forward option, the speed of the game is so inconsistent, and during the slow periods I would get so bored I even fell asleep once or twice. And finally, the game is so bland, even for me. The map you see, the radio, and the tent that you can walk 3 steps in is literally all you get. It was so bland that I had to get creative to provide non-repetitive clips for this review. So, the verdict. The game wasn't terribly expensive, and I am factoring that in. At the end of the day, however, this game was a miss, so I'm going to rate it at 2 out of 5 stars. Again, there's just too many unanswered desires, and there wasn't enough there for me to want to get deeper into the game. I have absolutely no desire to seek out any of the DLC, and it's a real shame too because I love learning about the Vietnam era, and truthfully I thought the game had a cool premise. Maybe next time they could throw in some battle cutscenes based on my actions. That probably would have bumped up the rating. In any case, thanks for watching this review for Radio Commander for the PS4. This is Mad Marty, reminding you to do what's responsible, avoid what's irresponsible, make the most of what you got, and get respect. Mad respect. Feel free to check out some other casual gamer reviews, and we'll see you next time. Take care.